start right here. So I'm just going to do some station identification. I love to use that word sometimes. But this is, of course, Web Gaming Central, and on YouTube you can find my main channel. But I'm new to streaming, and here we go. My maiden voyage as far as streaming goes, and probably going to take the lion's share of my... Actually, I think I'm going to forego doing the individual videos outside of streaming, whereas now I'm going to just stream and then upload the videos to YouTube from the stream. It just makes life a little simpler. So, and it is entirely more efficient. What is that? Where is this argument happening at? Huh. I think I'll distance myself from all the argument. Alright, so let's summon the War Council. Just make sure that this thing did refresh. It's refreshing, so don't mind me. Just going to jump right in here. Cool. You now have access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor. Pardon me. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have preferred type, which result in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Okay. So what I'm going to do is check out some of these. First, let's see. Oh yes, because I do have some. Endurance training fit for a soldier. Inquisition perks. Let's see which perks we want. We have one Inquisition perk to spend. So, Underworld Knowledge, detailed study of underworld customs and their brutal but practical applications. Open up new dialogue options related to criminal activities and gain plus 50% XP for each codex entry unlocked. Nice. Massachusetts method. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing that. A methodology developed by an Orlesian blade master and used by Chevaliers. I'm probably mispronouncing that. To analyze their own performance in combat. Grants a 5% increase in XP earned from killing foes. Okay, let's take a look at some of the other stuff. Arcane knowledge. Detailed study of magic and the places and creatures that interact with it. Open up new dialogue options related to the Fade or arcane studies. Grants 50% XP for each codex entry unlocked. Optimal cutting. Detailed studies show how to get the maximum usable harvest from each plant. Grants 10% chance to receive extra herbs with each harvest. That is interesting. And training and spotting. Training and spotting where the pattern breaks in nature or in civilization grants a significant increase to the discovery range of the searching action. Okay. Let's look at connections. Detailed study of politics, rhetoric, and those who wield them to best effect. Opens up new dialogue options related to nobles and politics. Grant 50% XP for each codex unlocked. Thanks to a few well-placed acquaintances and a carefully crafted reputation, merchants will pay the Inquisition 10% more for items sold to them. A favor for a favor. From an expanding network of contacts among artisans, suppliers, and noble patrons, merchants will offer the Inquisition a 10% discount on their goods. Ooh. Okay, well, let's see what... History knowledge. Tailoring. Ooh, I might need that. That's something I think of. Oh, yes. I don't think I need that much as I will this, though. Cool. So that's the one I spent. Yep, that's the only one I had. Okay, so go back. Now let's take a look at what this all is. This is Val Royale, so that's where I have to go. But before we do that, let's go over here. Build watchtowers. been marked. That's right. I did that. He's not participating in that one. The Arena was near. Who will gladly help the Inquisition if we make them an offer. 57 minutes. What about this guy? 45. Yep, we're gonna go with Cullen on this one.
To work?
Absolutely. Right, and let's see what else. Rescue Soldier. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a mission for him. Since they found them. Oh, these missions that I undertake? Ah, I see. Nice. You know what? I will do that later. Not right now. Accept the report. Not now. Nope, not just yet. Not just yet. Let's go back. It's in progress. Alright, so let's go ahead and head off to the next location. Press the Chantry. Recommended levels 4 to 7. I am level something. Did I spend my power, by the way?
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Sounds good. Alright. Let's do it. Confirm the operation. Haha. As you're mentioning, yes, you're right. Forward. Spare you that. Done. Secret. Up. Look at the move. I'm ready. And to take this. Give no more to me. Show me. But he was formerly a Templar. This I knew, of course. But interesting, nonetheless. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, oh, I can actually go over again. Rogues generate some with each successful base. Really? Okay. Go. Soon, I suppose. Building things are impressive. There we go. There we go. Lag there. It's a lot
The
better.
city still mourns.
Beautiful city. Huh. This is in LA, of course.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Interesting. Ooh-wee. Okay.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
The people may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
The thought inscribed upon a plaque, Our Lady and the actors of her rise and fall. Her message and visage are worth reading. You can read all of these. It's really cool, actually. Let's see the map here, actually. Oh, there's 2 levels. Let me just make sure everything is moving or running smoothly here before we continue. Oh, we continue. Yeah, get that. Okay. Yep. Cool. All right, let's go.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
The Templars will stand for us and help Val Royal return to mourning.
Ah, is it? It sure is. I'm not even paying attention to it. Alright, thank you for that insight there. What do I want to use it on is a question. I can actually use a barrier, which might be beneficial, but of course, I love the electric tree. More damage your spells do. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. I think I might take that. But let's see. Oh, I never got this. I wanted the energy barrage here. Oh, what is this? Ooh, maybe I could spin that there. Yes, I think I will. Definitely what I want to do. Tactics. Behaviors. Nope, we're good. Oh, and a save might be good for business here. Okay. Go ahead and keep it moving. Oh, ooh, caught me off guard.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. Her naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no mage in our hour of need.
We came here in peace, simply to talk. And this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh, are you serious? Yikes.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Wow. Yikes.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Interesting. Wow. Interesting. So is that all we have here? No, there's definitely some things we can research. Huh. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Let's go over here first. Wow.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone.
Yes, you have.
And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine, Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can, and leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case. Leave me be, Survivor. Your presence here is not comforting.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Okay. Huh. Like we can head and get back, I guess.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
Okay. Does he? Oh, that's... no, nothing of interest to me. Alright.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Where did it go? Hey, here's Aaron. Favors for friends. A message is attached, written in a large flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royale. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Genie. A poor drawing of the location in the market is attached. Really? Apparently, we need to go there. Set that active. But until... I need to actually examine.
Just don't give me a reason, heretics.
Don't give me a reason. Where's that other market at?
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents.
Before I go in there, quest. Why are there two locations? Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. That's way out there. Oh, well, yeah. Explains it. Let's go in here and see. Since we're right here already.
We should look around.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
Take a look around. Oh, whoa. The dragon?
Watch your tongue.
Snappy snips.
Naked.
Putting the fire against her. Not reading. Codex. A different simple script on the back of a stable report marked with red paint. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karis. All those who asked about Harold enter third passage could not stay to see them exit. Alright, let's go ahead and head. First, I want to check something out, though.
All's well, it seems.
Oh, yes.
Right, is out here.
It is the whisper in the
Thank you.
How's it been?
A pleasure.
Merchant, huh?
Inquisition, eh? I'll sell. But if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable.
Sure. What are you all? Ooh. Spiked. Darkspawn out shield. That's a lot of coin. Magister's staff. It's just neat. Cost a lot of coin though. Wow. Staff. Script give me. I'm gonna buy that. Here too. Get that. Yep. This is just Chanter code.
but I have to live here, and Val Royeaux can be traditional.
And 8. So let's go back.
Same old.
Oh yes, Maker.
They left us. The Templars left us to the Mages. Chantry liars.
So close. Reservoir stockings evaluation. Tremors, floating, taste is off, water birds die off. For stocking failed, fish not fit, do not consume. Let's do it first. A red handkerchief folded around a key with a small hasty scrawl. Key lifted from the drunks, swearing about Harold. Don't know what door I'm out. My debt is paid. Well, now what? Search the upper market. How do we get to that is a question. That might... Wait, 3 hours, right? Interesting. Or lower. We need to get upstairs. Yeah, sorry for the camera. Huh. Best way to do that. Oh, out of my way. Oh, 1 second, folks. Setting the... Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? There's another exclamation mark, but there's a way to get to the upper market. I just have to find it.
I believe that message.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
You are cordially invited to my silent herald, Sloane, head of the Chateau of Duke Question, the guest. Geoslang, whatever. Oh, that's right. Oh, so you're having some, yeah, no, something, happened just a moment. So, let me see. The video is having any issues here. Still got the strong 30 frames. If it continues, let me know, please. Vivienne de Fer, first enchanter of Montsimard, enchanter to Imperial Court. Vivienne. Aha, so I've been invited somewhere. First of all, let's go in here so I can see what they're selling.
I am open to you and yours. I price at a premium for everyone, so don't assume it's because you're with the Inquisition. I expect my customers to know a rarity when they see it, just as I do.
Where are your wares? Oh yes, I do have those points to spend. Let's do that, because who knows when the next fight's gonna come. Boom. A level. Bingo. A game as well. Where is your wares, lady? Your wares. I have no idea.
I am open to you and yours. I price at a premium for everyone, so don't assume it's
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you're
yeah,
with
yeah.
the Inquisition.
Well, I don't.
Expect my customers to know a rarity when they see it.
Oh, there it is. Knew it was somewhere. Oh my god, she does have high prices. Holy, like everything is high price. Sheesh. Scratch that. It's not something we're gonna do. Alright, now I just have to find a way up these stairs. Now apparently it's back here somewhere. But I don't know, folks. Let's go around this way until we find it. Noble citizen, eh? Docks, but there's got to be another way.
Oh, yes.
Fire. Oh, sorry, folks. My thing is, I don't think. Try it for the heck of it.
At once.
Doesn't work. Then at least we'll know it doesn't work for sure. It's over there. Being over there. Alright, let's try the other side. There's another where we just came from. Sorry for the running around, folks. I know I kind of hate that, but before we leave this area, I just want to be sure. Yep. Okay. Alright, so go back over this way. Let's go back this way. Well, before I do that, I need to be sure that this is going to work, because otherwise I have no idea. You know what? I say we take that. Yeah, that's it. Duh. I knew that. Fast travel. Yeah. Sure. Let's do that. Wow, that was quick. I think that's about the fastest loading I've ever done on this game yet. And where we want to go is this way. Salmon. Okay. Ah. Okay, scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document, stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrub below. Here we go. At time. Raise Adraste. Or Adraste. Take together. Okay. Now, my question. Okay, let's see. What's the next thing we need to do? Oh. The world map to meet at the... Okay, that makes sense. Let's do that. Travel there. Nice.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
That would have been my first choice if you'd been willing to speak with us.
We're willing now. That's the important thing. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
What about the meeting? Huh. I guess that was it, but... Oh, I think I understand. That's right. So that's it. The valuables category. That's the stuff that gets sold right away because it's really useless to you, but it's valuable and can get you some coin, which is cool. It's really cool. Right. Oh. Well, oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, so they wanted to fight, I see. They definitely got that. Take it that's the way we need to go. Let's take a look at the map first. Our main question. Well, we wouldn't have been able to get in there anyway. Alright, okay, let's follow the obvious path here.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Oh!
Ugh.
Wow.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Okay. Can I choose an option?
They say I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? And what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Oh my god. Interesting.
Cheeky, yeah?
Whoa.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Well, how about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Oh my god.
The Inquisition is almost an army now. Can you add to it?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around, blah blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you.
Oh my
Then
God.
you've got generals and oath belchers. And sure, you have soldiers. Like the dead guys protecting that other dead guy. All those helmets, and what gave them up? Some drunk gets a key lifted because someone else is pissed about bills. So no, I'm not Captain Swordface, or Marchy. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Oh, she is interesting. To say the least. Man. Okay, so now we got our archer. I'm definitely going to replace her with, our good old friend, Barrick. Just for now. See how it plays out with her. Given that now I have, ooh. What is that supposed to be? Now, what do we do? I think we simply head this way. Where are we off to now? Ah, cool. We'll do. We'll do. Yep. All right. Note of Heroes, Mepharath, and Sacrifice. Oh man, so moving along pretty good now. Got a lot of story bits in this session here. Moving that right along. Which is cool. All these loading screens. There we go. What is behind me? Sandra. Before I do anything, let's talk to her.
Do you need something?
Can you tell me more about the Seekers?
The Seekers of Truth were born from the original Inquisition long ago, when it united with the Chantry. Seekers stood above the Templars, watching over them but also investigating magical events they couldn't handle. We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. How seldom does reality match the ideal?
But what are Seekers exactly?
Those who know anything of us think we are Templars. We do not use lyrium, however. Our abilities are different, as was our original purpose. We disciplined the Templars and were accountable only to the Divine. And not even her, truthfully.
So the Seekers commanded the Templars?
No. The Order didn't assume command until after the rebellion. The Templars have always feared us. When a Seeker arrived at a circle, they knew trouble was afoot. That kind of power is troubling. You begin to think you are the only one who can solve the world's problems. If you don't see a problem, it doesn't exist. If someone insists it does, they are the blind ones.
Do you think that kind of problem could ever be fixed?
Possibly. Though the Seekers themselves would need to change. They were clearly not willing to, even though they abandoned everything they stood for to avoid it. In my heart, I believe they can still be salvaged, but not by their own hands.
You mentioned that Seekers have different abilities than Templars.
Entirely. A Templar's abilities come from lyrium and are designed to hunt mages. Ours come from ritual and many years of dedicated training. We cannot be possessed by demons and are immune to mind control. Useful considering our role. Seekers can gain other gifts, though that depends on the individual.
What kind of gifts do you have?
I can set the lyrium within a person's blood aflame. Both mages and Templars bend before my will. Some Seekers use it to interrogate, others simply to paralyze. Once there was a Seeker who could use it to kill. That particular gift is considered rare.
Why did your order turn against the Chantry?
We originally united with the Chantry through a treaty that stated they would keep mages under control. It was felt Most Holy had tacitly allowed the Circle of Magi to vote on its independence, thus breaking the treaty. The Seekers saw themselves as justified, and they led the Templars into a war of righteousness.
You sound like you disagree.
We knew what was happening at Kirkwall, where the Mage Rebellion began. We looked into reports of Knight Commander Meredith's harsh treatment of her charges years earlier. But we found so many shocking cases of magical corruption, it was decided her actions were justified. If we'd been there when it happened, if we'd looked harder at the root causes...
You're right. Something should have been done.
When faced with a problem, the Seekers would close ranks and crush it. We would find an answer, but only once we felt we weren't being coerced. The moment the mages voted for independence, our response was predictable. It was difficult to watch.
How does someone become a Seeker?
Most Seekers begin training in their youth. I was much older, an exception due to my noble birth. We train rigorously for years. Our bodies and minds must be elastic to undergo the vigil, and most fail even then.
Okay. Ritual, some kind of initiation.
It is the rite every Seeker must go through in order to summon their gifts. A full year of fasting, prayer, and separation from all distractions, including other people. We empty ourselves of all emotion, focusing only on the purity of our devotion. And the moment it finally ends, it's wonderful. Faith realized. I cannot put it into words.
I wish I could experience that.
If the vigil was not so arduous, I'd say more should attempt it. What if mages never needed to fear possession by demons? I'm told it is impossible, however. I suppose I'll never know the truth of it now.
No more questions.
Wow. Long conversations with her. Who's over here? Cullen. Definitely gonna speak to him. But you know, guys, I'm gonna take a small break, about 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Well, you know, it's up to you what you do, of course, but stay tuned. I'll be right back. It won't be long. Okay, I am back. Just temporarily gone, so... Alright. Let's see. We're all set to go. I think we are. Minimize that screen. I should actually probably restart the stream here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let me stop the stream and I'm going to restart it since it was a long break there. And then we're going to, the next video, we'll pick up where we left off.